Settle squabbles with the goggles, battle like full throttle. Bugs to gobble, don't have to ask. She puts on the mask to face each task. Ready to face an attack, won't come in last.
Welcome back to Side to Side Art Nation. This is Frank, aka Captain Goggles. Today I'm Western Goggles. I'm on my way to go rustle up some breakfast, but I thought I'd do a quick video and let you all know I am back. I have returned. I've come back from my trip. Visiting the kids was great. It's great seeing them again. They're getting big. I did post up some pictures up on my Instagram, Side to Side Art Nation, so you can go check that out. Look at those. Uh, you can do that. And this video is mostly just telling you I have returned, and I got there's some videos I want to be working on uh, around this month or this next couple of months. We'll see. But I want to show you some stuff. So I didn't get that much art done while I was on vacation, but I didn't go to make art, but I did take supplies and stuff like that. If I had the time. So this was something. Took my tablet, my Simban Picasso tab, and so I was working on this sketch slowly for the last few months. Around Christmas time, I think it's when I had the idea. Well, I know that's when I had the idea because this is a Christmas character. Uh, but I got this version of it done while over there. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to refine it, and I'll probably do a second version, and I'll do that on the computer. So that's going to be a separate video. I do have a time lapse of this version, so I'm going to show that in that video, and I'll talk more about the inspiration. But it is this. I don't know. It's supposed to be a female, but she's wearing this uniform, so she's maybe a general, either Christmas general or guardian of the forest. Might have a little army. I'll talk more about that. What I plan on doing with this character, if anything. It'll probably be more towards next Christmas, but yeah. So I'll do a video on that, talking about that and showing the time lapse, and I'll be refining it, making a different version, or making a couple of different versions. I'm not gonna go into it right now. And so I came back to something pretty cool, but before I show this, I'm gonna show something I had made. So I had did this playing card. So these are just Dollar Tree playing cards. It's a deck of cards that I bought. I think it was roughly around 2020, and slowly I've been doing some art on it, on them, on some cards, and it's a little project. It's just a little personal project where um, I work on a card and then I send it off to a friend, and once I finish them, they'll have a deck of custom cards with different art on it. And it was I started in 2020, had nothing to do with Captain Goggles, but it was just now that I've done a little bit more recently. Some of them are Captain Goggles and Masked Woman, so I'll probably be doing a version of this with Masked Woman as a queen card, so that kind of have those together. But I do have one of Masked Woman on a different card. Uh, but anyway, so I posted this on Instagram, and someone that I follow and I've bought some art from them before. They do a few different things. Right now they're doing plexiglass art. So it's like these sheets of plastic. So they sent me a mock-up, and I don't know what they're doing, but they sent me a mock-up, and it was pretty much the king card, but with his Captain Goggles face, and it was doubled. which was something I was thinking about doing, but like just doing it straight on like that, like man, it's gonna be difficult. But you know what? No, maybe another time. But I just wanted to work on this, have a little fun doing it, and that card's done. So he sent me that mock-up that he did, I think on Photoshop or something. And what he did was he printed it out and got a sheet of plexiglass, proceeded to paint over it, and he sent me this. So, done by Jim. So I know he's had issues with Instagram where some of his accounts get deactivated, but I'll I'll leave a link to his Instagram. So if you're interested in getting some plexiglass out, you can reach out to him and ask him and let him know, hey, I saw you did a king card for Frank Salazar. I want how much do you charge for different sizes? And he'll tell you what he charges. He did this for me as a gift, so I don't know how much this would cost, but I think he did a good job. He put some glitter in the paint, or maybe he had paint with glitter, but so you can see that. And the eyes are little gems, little fake gems. Are they green or black? I think they're like a dark forest green. Yeah, I have green eyes. Cool. But yeah, actually, I do like how it looks on the back. I just realized I think my camera might be mirrored. My video might be mirrored. But I don't know. Because it looks backwards to me, but maybe because I'm looking at it backwards. Anyways, but yeah, here it is. He told me to get a frame, but I might get a display stand or maybe like some more little easels. I'm trying to get these at Walmart's where I got this. I got two and I gave one to a friend and I was like, oh, I'm going to go buy some more. Can't find them anymore. But I'm going to try and get more of these or these stands that I've seen at the Dollar Tree. So I'm like, get it and just have it like displayed like this. So I can have it like here in the background. Like that. I think that would look cool. But yeah, so I want to just show that. I do have something else. So like if you go on my Instagram, you can probably see this card. But I have another card that I did. All right. So what I was saying was, if you go on my Instagram, Salazar Art Nation, and you'll probably see this there. But if you look at my more recent posts, you'll see a sketch card that I did. I guess it would be like a character card. It was kind of last minute. I did it as a birthday gift for someone. So I took a picture, and I did take a picture of the back because on the back I put like a Pokeball logo and I wrote portrait cards. And I have my info on there, but I don't think it's on this phone, so I don't have it on this device. But yeah, so this is Kenny and the Supreme Trainer. So this was his birthday gift, his birthday card. And I wrote, I caught them all. And it's kind of, I took liberties. Did a stylized version of him as a trainer, and I did take a picture of him at the party, so I can kind of like look at the comparisons. Because at this point, I met him before, um, but that was a few years ago. So when I saw him again, of course, he looked a little bit more different. So he had facial hair and longer hair. So at the party, I took pictures. I can kind of see the comparisons. So I think I gave him more of a fuller beard in my version, but that's him. Well, he doesn't get mad that I'm showing this picture. And instead of glasses, I gave him these cool goggles. Most of my male characters are turning into Captain Goggles. So I can work on that. But I give him a cool outfit. So that's he said he liked it. Um, like I said, it was kind of last minute, but I do like how it turned out. Um, I used a poster board that I had cut up into card sizes, and I took some of those with me, and I took my alcohol markers and my fine liners. So I got a chance to do some art. I wanted to do it justice. So yeah, with the poster board, when you use the alcohol markers, you get this watercolor texture type of thing sometimes. So that's it's pretty cool how it kind of turns out like that. If I were to do another one, I would use the watercolor paper that I have and I've been using more because you get a pretty cool paper texture look to it. Well, it's the texture, and I like how it kind of grabs the colors a little bit better. But yeah, so that is something that I can do. I can probably do it as commissions, portrait cards. So if you want yourself as a trainer or yourself as your favorite character or something like that, yeah, I can do that. Um, I've done. I think I've done like at least one. I drew my pastor as a superhero, and I did. I guess not two versions, because it was the same design. I just or traced it onto a different card. But I have the original sketch, and I colored it. So I do have that. So that's something I can do a little portfolio showing portrait cards, caricature portrait cards, stuff like that. So that might be something I start doing more and more. So I think that would be good gift ideas, birthday ideas. So hey, if you're interested, reach out. All right, so that's that. Yeah, I did get some art done, so that was pretty cool. I got some art done over there, and now that I'm back, I can work on more art. Sorry, this is still getting used to this phone because the focus is kind of weird. But so I bought these dice uh, last month, I think. So these are character dice. So they're more for like you're gonna make characters for Dungeons and Dragons for a campaign or something. Um, it doesn't have to be just for that. But this would be cool to just come up with some new characters. So maybe possibly do a little cast, get a little cast of characters, and come up with a short story, or just have those as character designs. But you got these two D20 dice. This is this will be like their classes. Fighter, druid, cleric, sorcerer, barbarian, ranger, warlock, paladin, monk, rogue. Uh, what else? I think because it's wizard. Uh, yeah, you got your classes, and then you got your race, your species. And I guess some of these are more like Dungeons and Dragons related. So some of these like I don't know what they were, but I knew gnome and dwarf, human. I better know what a human is. Elf, half elf. I don't think there's an orc, but there's half orc. So if I want, there's turtle, which some of these I'll probably just interpret them how I see fit. So turtle would just be a turtle, anthropomorphic turtle or something. And there's dragonborn, which is like a big scaly person. They don't have wings, so they can't fly, and they don't have a tail. But if I want to draw a anthropomorphic dragon, I'm gonna draw him with a tail. And if I want to draw him with wings, I can. Actually, I've done a character like that. That I want to do a story on. He doesn't have wings, but he does have a tail, and I think he made him like a ship captain, like um, a spaceship captain. But his story actually starts with him as a warrior, and you kind of find out a little bit more of his background. So that was a character I started a couple of years ago, and I never did anything with that. So it's something I can work on, and I can probably generate some characters for that. So yeah, I want to do a video where I make at least one character using these, and you'll see what I come up with. So I think that would make a good video. One goal I have for this year is to grow the channel more and do like some videos that are a little bit more consistent. So I might do something where, like every once in a while, where I'll generate a character using these dice. And so, like I said, you got your race and your class, but you also have your I guess your alignment. So you get two of these, and they're the same, but they're so evil, good, neutral. I think it's an evil, good, neutral. And wait, does this have? Oh, I guess they're not exactly the same. So this one has lawful, chaotic. Okay, so this is if they're good or evil or neutral. And this is what type of good and evil or neutral, you know. So you can have chaotic good, neutral good. There's also neutral here, so and so you can get neutral, which I did when I got this. I did roll one that came out neutral. Like that's a lame character. So chaotic, lawful, neutral. So yeah, you can roll. You want and come up with some bad guys or come up with some heroes. Try to make a story which has some character designs. So I do want to do a video where I like a little bit more videos where I'm doing that and coming up with a story for these characters. Kind of like on the spot. Yeah. So yeah, so that'll be something to look forward to. I got some plans for this channel for this coming year. Like I said, I want to grow the channel. I'm thankful for the 280 subscribers that I have, but I want to get more because eventually I do want to monetize, or even just be able to get to a point where I can get some pretty decent sponsors. Yeah. But yeah, so there's a lot of stuff I want to do for the channel, And so it's just taking a little slower than I anticipated, but okay. So I hope you like this video. I wanted to make a video where I come back, tell you I'm back, I'm here, I'm safe, and then you know what I have planned. I just want to show you some cool stuff that I got. I like this. Oh, and speaking of that little personal project, I said I could probably do more. So I bought some blank decks. I can do what? I mean, I can just draw characters on these or different things. You can't use them as sketch cards, but I like the idea of having a custom deck of cards. So I could probably do. I'm thinking I can make a custom deck of Captain Goggles and Mask Woman. The only thing with that, like this will be a one-of-a-kind deck, but I can kind of scan them and clean them up on the computer and maybe have them print. If I want to make more, look into that and have them like professionally printed. But we'll see. That's probably for later on. But I do want to do a custom deck, so I probably do the face cards and then just like I'll just draw the suits, and I have an idea for what the suits are. So I don't want to. When I do get around to this, I'll talk more about that. But yeah, that's it for this video. Make comics, not excuses. Stay creative.
To face each test, ready to face an attack, won't come in last.